Hi everyone, my name is Viz MUA. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and if you want to know how I made this look, then keep on watching. As you can see, I already have my brows done. For eyeshadow base, I used the Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 230. Make sure to blend the concealer well so the eyeshadow can look extra flawless. In the inner part of my crease, I'm going to be using the shade Escape from the James Charles palette X Morphe. I'm going to be dapping that color with the brush M431 from Morphe. Please just concentrate on placing the color. When you finish up placing that color, then you can blend little by little that color. Then I'm going to be grabbing the shade Dreamer from the palette 35i Icy Fantasy from Morphe. I'm going to be grabbing that color with the brush BMX420 from Moto Pro and blend it. With the brush M124 from Morphe and the Fenty Beauty concealer, I'm going to be cutting my crease. Please, as I always say, take your time with this because you want to make it look as sharp and defined as possible. With the brush M166 from Morphe, I'm going to grab the shade Spellbinding from the Icy Fantasy palette. Then I'm going to be applying that all over my crease. I'm going to take the Aesthetica brush and I'm going to create a liner with the shade Escape from the James Charles palette X Morphe. Please take your time with this because making a liner with eyeshadow is not easy. I messed it up a couple of times. So if you don't get it right the first try, please try again. You will get it right. With the brush M506, I'm going to be blending the liner in mini circular motions. And after that, I'm going to grab again the brush M431 to fix el tollazo que me hice because I told you I tried to rush with it and then I messed it up. So para que no te pase lo mismo que a mí por pendeja, then do it. And don't stress out about it. As you can see, I did the other eye off camera. This is how it looks like. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to be using the Professional Hydrating Primer. And I'm going to be applying that all over my face and rubbing it and dapping it so it can look as flawless as possible. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 235. Yes, I do know I wear a lot of foundation. Please don't blame me for that. A quick reminder will be to put foundation on your neck. You need it. Personalmente, a mí no me gusta verme como una barquilla de vainilla. Blanca la cara y el cuerpo bronceadito. So I put enough foundation even on my forehead because sis needs it. For my under eye, I'm going to be using the same Fenty Beauty concealer and I'm going to be blending that with a beauty blender. And honestly, si no se viera tan bonito así de que ponemos el concealer, pero todo es una farsa. With the Fimulous powder in the shade 10 Fairy Light, I'm going to be using the brightening brush and the complexion brush to be setting on my face. Please do not miss any spots because remember, if you do, your contour will look patchy as hell and you want to avoid that. For contour, bronzer, blush, and highlight, I'm going to be using the Nikita Face palette. With the brush BH4 from BH Cosmetics, I'm going to be working on my contour. Please take your time with this. En verdad, si tú no te tomas tu tiempo haciéndolo, va a parecer que te pasaste una tiza marrón por tus cheeks and you want to avoid that at any cost. Then I'm going to be using the M4A. Cualquier toyo que tú te hiciste con el contour, you can fix it with the bronzer. Just try to blend everything as good as possible and you will be good to go. With the Morphe E62, I'm going to be snatching the nose. Ponérmela, mi amor, que yo no pueda ni respirar. The only advice that I will give you is to blend it up and down because instead of making it look smaller, it can look way bigger and you want to avoid that. To apply the blush, I'm going to be using the E4 brush from Morphe and I'm going to be applying that on the apples of my cheeks. With the brush M501, I'm going to be putting my highlighter all over my face. For brow gel, I'm going to be using my go-to, which is the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 3.5 to make those brows look on fleek, porque eso, mi amor, nunca se queda. With the Duo Lash Glue and the tweezers, I'm going to be placing the diamonds on my inner corner. Tú sabes para qué, mi amor, ¿verdad? Pero cuando tú me veas, you have to wear sunglasses because you will not see me. unless you have them. This is how my makeup is looking, and to set all of the powders, I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star X Morphe setting spray. For a lip liner, I'm going to be using the Steve Lauren in the shade Check, and I'm going to work a lot on my upper lip because I like it to look bigger. For a lip gloss, I'm going to be using the So Juicy from ColourPop. This is the completed makeup look. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.